Okay, I'm back here. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Man, we're in the process. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're trying to figure this thing out. This is our first initial run on the power block, and we thought it'd be good to get in, and we're still figuring it out. Where you have Reggie come in, and he has his show. Mona come in, she have her show. I come in, have my show, and I've reached out to some other people, and we kind of seeing how this thing works, and we can actually throw some other people in, and that way everybody know on certain dates. We because like I said, YouTube is very powerful, and we are not tapping into everything that YouTube can do. We have our own. We can create our own TV network, like WT, like CBS and NBC, right here on YouTube. Where if we came together and everybody say, okay, these are the times that we're gonna come on, and you know the time that the people is gonna come on, instead of tuning into the TV and watching television, you can tune into YouTube and see your favorite broadcast. And like I say, we're in the process of filling it out and seeing how it works. I think it's been a smooth transition to tonight, the first time we ran it. Very, like I say, very entertaining. I couldn't even get my notes together for watching Reggie and for watching Mona. I couldn't even get my notes together for me to do what I'm going to do. So I'm watching them and didn't get my stuff together. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank everybody who went over and watched Reggie, who went over and watched Mona. And like again, once again, shout out to Mona. You all just don't know how hard it was to convince her to actually get on there and do live streaming and to get her to talk. And she's gonna get into her groove. She got into the groove at the end, and she conquered her fear, and I'm just so very proud of her to actually. For most people, that's the biggest fear is all speaking in public. Public speaking it scares most people more than anything. But like I said, a lot of times you grew up in the South, and especially me, especially myself. My mother, she was over the children's choir and the youth department at Stovall First Baptist Church. So with that, I had to. If somebody else didn't want to speak, my sisters and my brothers, we had to speak at the Sunday school union, and you had to always get up every Sunday and go in front of the church and say your Bible verse. And what we would do, everybody would try to get to the front of the line because you get to the front of the line, the quick verses will go fast, and you got 25, 30 kids lined up, and everybody got to say a Bible verse, and they don't like for you to repeat it. So if you get to what you do, you think they're gonna start on the right side, so we get on the right side, try to be the first in line, so you can hurry, you can hurry up and say Jesus wept, but thou should not kill. So those go quick, and then if you somewhere near the end or the back, hey, you better have one down, or some lady or on the front row, older lady, a whisper for something for you to say. But then we found out the girls would study Bible verses. My sister and my cousins, they would study Bible verses, and they'll say a long Bible verse. And then at the church, you see the old ladies giving them $2 or $3 for saying the Bible verse. Oh, wait a minute, I can do that. So you started trying to study Bible verses too, so that you could actually say a long one to get $2 or $3. So that's kind of how I got into public speaking. And like I was telling Mona, if I can get up here splitting verbs and lisp and all that stuff, and I speak, she can do it too. But once again, I want to thank everybody for coming into the Power Block. Like I said, great show on May the 9th. May the 9th. Right now, tentative May the 9th at 8 p.m. I'm gonna be doing a show with Erica Williams on Classic Crime. As we get closer to it, I'll actually send you all the link. So on that night, we won't be having services here. I'm gonna do my power block over there with Erica, and I'll have a link, and I also I'm gonna shoot it simultaneously on mine. So I'll be doing it. I'll be doing it with mine also live. But if you want to comment and see the actual live version of it with Erica, you have to go over to her channel. But we'll be doing that, and I'll give you all a link as we get closer to it. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. You might see me today. I'm dressed a little different. Today, I actually had to go out and I had to do some quality control for a major appliance company. That's one of the things I have to do from time to time. I have to go out and do what they call ride along, where I actually they'll give me a city or whatever, a region where they want me to go there and just spot a tech, somebody who's doing appliance repairs. And so I go out to that city. Luckily, this time it was close by. It was in Raleigh and Cary. So if the two gentlemen, I don't want to call y'all names because I didn't even tell them that I have a YouTube channel, Appliance Bootcamp, for any of that. So I don't want to call their names out and stuff. But if they watching, I really enjoyed it. Y'all very professional. Great thing. I really enjoyed it. So I go out today and I actually do quality control. And from today, I've been talking a lot to at least four people who are thinking about actually hiring technicians and hiring people and getting technicians to or getting employees to do stuff. I've been talking to people about employees, and that's what I'm gonna go over tonight pretty quick. Just how you bring in technicians, and with technicians, you don't actually you can't really when I'm bringing in a technician, I'm going to train them how to actually repair the appliance. But I have to actually uh, uh, I actually got to make sure that he's doing everything, him or her is doing everything that I would do and not making mistakes and guard against risk. So you can't have somebody just doing it off the seat of their pants. When you start bringing in subs and bringing in technicians, you can't just give them a work order and then just say, "Oh, go out there and fix it," and you think they're going to fix it and not going to run into any issues. You got to have a way where you do quality control, and you got to have a way where you can monitor and make sure that they're doing it the correct way. Now, when they're doing your stuff, now if they go out there doing their own thing, they can do whatever they want. But when they're doing your stuff, you got to guard against risk and guard against damage, especially doing install. And today I had the actual quality control sheet that I actually look at. It's the same one that I had when I had my installers and stuff going out. I even got off for appliance repair. If you're gonna get the book be coming out this weekend. I actually have it in the book, the checklist of how I done with my subs for the appliance repair, and I have a checklist of how I've done it for the installers. And I'm gonna share with you all right now how I actually done it with the installers, and it's pretty much the exact same thing that they're doing. It's pretty much across the board. How when you got a technician who got to go do an install of an actual, this is going to be a dishwasher because they are doing the dishwashers installs today. If you got a technician that you're going to go out there and let them install dishwashers, you got to make sure that they not damaging no scratching no floors. You got to make sure that that they ain't got no leaking water valves, nothing leaking or anything. You got to make sure the countertops are not damaged, the cabinets are not damaged. You got to protect yourself, and you going out and you sending somebody out there to represent you and your company, and and your insurance and stuff is on the line. So you got to make sure that that person is taking the proper steps and stuff, and then you got to actually have an actual when you start hearing people talk about policies and procedures, you got to have an SOP that you give that person, and you got to make them be accountable for doing all the stuff you tell them to do. So that's what I'm gonna go over tonight and just kind of show you all how I've done it in my company, how they it's pretty much standard across pretty much all the appliance repair companies. So give me a second. I'm gonna pull one of these sheets up and show you what you all will get. And like I said, if you buy my book will be available this weekend. It'll actually be in the book. In the appendix, I have an actual checklist for installs. And I have a checklist for appliance repair. That if you do decide you want to go get subs in the book, I actually go over how I actually hired subs and how I paid them and everything. So you can get that and be good. And the book will be it's $25. All right. So let me get here and pull one up. All right. So right here is right here is going to be the first thing that you do. Let me pull this one up, and we're going to share the screen. On the way to the customer house, you want to have something that you can actually tell the customer to act, not the customer, tell your sub or your technician to actually do to actually guard against him having any problem. See if you all can read this. Okay, so this is what you give them. You give them a script. You don't tell them, hey, call the customer when you're 30 minutes away and tell them you're on the way. Do an install. You wanna tell him exactly what he gotta say. Like when you go over to uh 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 daggone God knows what's the name, but Chick-fil-A. Then we say thank you, my pleasure. Everybody know what they're supposed to say, so it's the same. But that's the same thing here. So this is what they would actually say. They'll call the customer, uh, and they'll say, "This is Joe Blow from Sneed Appliance Service. I'll be your installer today. My estimated arrival time is from you give them the time 10 to 10:30 a.m. Please, you'll tell them before I arrive. Please have the work area cleared out and the water valve going to the dishwasher turned off. And the reason why you want to have them go ahead clean everything out from up under the sink and turn that water valve off. If you ever done dishwasher installs and done a lot of them, you know as soon as you go there and turn that shut off valve off, that thing start dripping, leaking water. If you turn it off, you responsible for it. They saying it wasn't leaking till he touched it, he need to fix it. But if they go there and they turn it and it's leaking water, hey, they responsible for it. Same thing if they go there and they got that old white Plex or whatever. They go there and they go there and you grab that old Plex and you turn it, that thing snap. It snap, man. It'll snap off if it ain't been turned off in a long time. That thing it'll snap like a dry twig. It just snap and water go everywhere. You're not responsible. They responsible for it. And a lot of times when it snap and break, it snap and break right behind the cabinet. So all of that stuff now you put it onto the customer. Now, if you got an older customer and they say I can't get down, I can't do it, you need to have a waiver. If you get there, you tell them, say, hey, once I'm going to turn it off, but I'm not, and you got to have them sign the waiver. Say once I turn it off, if it leaks, I'm not responsible. If it leak it, shut off valve, and also if it snaps off, I'm not responsible. So they'll sign off and say, yeah, okay. Then you go and you turn it off. But if they signed and told you to do it, and they gave you you told them the possibility of what happens if I turn this thing off, they now are accepting that responsibility of them actually doing it. So, but that's what you do there. I do that. Now, so I think it was Reggie had an insurance agent. I like to talk to her about that because this is the way we always done it. Because we didn't want to be responsible for shut off valves. I saw her say something about if the homeowner is trying to help you, that they you still liable if because you the subject matter expert or you're the expert in charge. But this is prior to we getting there. So this is what we're gonna do here. All right. So the next thing you want to do, you want to control that. You're gonna want to control that actual technician, everything he's doing while he's there doing that install. You don't want to leave him no room to actually to do something and go be a cowboy and actually get himself in trouble and get you in trouble. So what you want to do, you want to control everything that he's doing, and you want them to do it exactly like you're doing. So now what you got to do, you got to give him a checklist, and you got to get him to actually go through and do those things on that, and hold himself accountable for doing those things on that checklist, and you got to be able to verify that he done those things on that checklist. So now I'm going to actually show you what an install checklist looks like. And if you're going to be having subs, you're going to have to do this for to make sure that they're actually doing things the way that you would do it. Because if you leave them out, because I found out the hard way, you leave them to go do something, they would do some of the craziest stuff that you wouldn't believe. They would you would stuff that you wouldn't believe. They'd go out there and do it and try to justify it. So what you want to do, you want to make sure that you cover everything and that you don't leave them up no room to guess and to get you or themselves in trouble. So I'm gonna share this right here. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, this right here, I took the actual company's names and stuff off so they wouldn't see it. And like I say, I like to talk about what I'm doing today. Today, I was actually going out for a major company doing quality control for them. I go and I don't do anything. I don't touch anything. I just stand back and just watch and observe and make sure that they're doing all the things that on this sheet that they're supposed to do. All right, so first thing I'll say, the checklist must be completed during each visit, uploaded along with the required pictures. So what you do, and this is something that I saw that this company was doing, which I think is excellent. Instead of them printing out, because what I used to do, I used to have to print out all these different sheets until we got the cell phones and with the cell phones they could actually just they had a little app they could just hit. But up until then, I everybody had to get these. I had to print out these work orders for everybody, and they would actually go there and actually have to fill out each one of these work orders. And even with the cell phone was actually a little longer to work with than what they had here. Because what would happen with the cell phone, the technicians they have to go try to connect to the app, and then if they can't get a good signal, they can't actually check off stuff as they go. But what this company done, they went and they had this sheet right here. They had it laminated. They had it laminated, and then they had a clipboard that they had put Velcro on it so it wouldn't move. And then they just gave them a little dry erase marker so they could actually just write in the stuff that they needed. So he had it right there on the actual right there where he's working at. So every time he done something, he could easily take and just mark it off and be okay. Versus, and then at the very end when he was done, he just took a picture of that and uploaded it with his other pictures, and then he can just erase it and go on to the next one. Versus when I was giving people a different piece of paper every time, and I was also giving people the app on the phone, but the day out in the country, the app ain't gonna connect and you can't do anything. But this right here was very good because he could do everything, take a picture, and then once he got to where he had service, he could actually upload it. So this right here is telling them they got to check off everything that's in order. So the first thing they're going to do before they leave, and this is very right here, very good. Um, uh, Especially if you're doing service, if they're doing installs and stuff. A lot of times they have a place that they need to go pick up, and plus they need to make sure they got all their tools. Because I've done it, all of us have done it, where you what we call they're gonna ask you to have make sure you have the tools, personnel, and install protective equipment and supplies required. Meaning before you leave your truck, get in that truck, make sure you have all this stuff. Don't wait till you get to the job and go there and you got a what we call you got he got I saw you have to take and click this off. You don't want to wait till you get to the job and go look for this stuff and realize you ain't got it. And so then you gotta go tell the customer and tell them, hey, I'm missing some of the stuff to do this job. I can't do it. The other thing you want to do, I've checked my install protective equipment. What they're talking about the dollies, their little appliance slide, the drop cloths and stuff, and they check them for damage. If you got one of these, especially those little hydraulic dollies too, hydraulic parts and dollies, that little rubber around the wheel. Sometimes those wheels they go bad, and you need to check and make sure they're not damaged because you get some weight and start pushing across the floor. That little rubber, if it's gone, it's going the metal cut into the floor and actually it cut a trench through a hardwood floor all the way from the beginning of the foyer all the way to the kitchen, and you don't know it until you until you get the thing off, or you know pulled it in there and you look behind you. It's a cut in there all the way across the floor. Ask me how I know because I've done it. So you want to make sure that they're not damaged. And this right here is very, very important, especially for those blankets and for those appliance slides. You want to make sure they're free of objects that might damage the surface. Meaning, sometimes you might have a rock. Especially I'm doing seal system repair. I put the appliance slide right up under the refrigerator when I'm braising. Sometimes when I'm braising like that, one of those a piece of solder fall down, hit that, get hot, and it kind of melts into there. Or sometimes when I'm pulling the when I'm pulling I'm cutting out the compressor and I'm pulling the tabs and stuff out. And when I do that, it gets hot, that little piece, and a piece of metal will fall and melt onto that plastic, and you can't see it. It cools down, now it's stuck in there. Now you go get ready to go do some work, and you take that mat and you put it down where that metal is stuck onto it, and you put something on top of it. You go to slide it. They say, you don't see it until after you finish working. You pull the mat up, the whole floor up under there just scratched up everywhere, everywhere. So you make sure that that's clean. So that's the two things you're gonna do before you get going. Now, once you get to the customer house, what you want to do, you want to talk to the customer and you want to review what you're coming there to do. I'm coming to install the dishwasher. No, I got a microwave. They told me a dishwasher. No, it's a microwave. Okay, well we need to figure this thing out. So you need to go ahead and do that because I had that happen. They gave me the work order. It had the customer name on it and everything, and it's a dishwasher. I go there and start pulling the dishwasher out and get it changed. And the kids are at home, and so the kids don't care. They doing their thing. I put a new dishwasher in. The mom come home and say, "What you doing?" I put your dishwasher in. I bought a microwave. That's not the work order. Then you look. They done gave you the wrong. They done done the wrong thing on the lady work order. You can put her a new dishwasher in when she order a microwave. So that stuff you want to go over. Next, you want to do, I have inspected all surfaces for pre-existing damage and photograph all the areas the appliance will travel through. So what you want to do then, you want to find out how you're going to bring that appliance into that house. So if you're going to come through the garage and go into the kitchen, then wherever you're going to travel through, you want to go there and look, make sure that the floors and stuff are not scratched or anything, and you're going to take pictures. Even if they're not scratched, take pictures before you get there. Same thing. If they are damaged and scratched, take pictures and bring them over there. And that's what they're going to say. The next thing is notify the customer of any findings and pre-existing damage. So then you want to tell us, hey, I'm coming through here, but look right here. You got a rip right here in this carpet. In this linoleum. I didn't put it here. I ain't brought my thing here. I just want to make you aware. I'm taking a picture of it. I'm coming this way. I'm not the one who damaged. So you'll get to do that. The next thing you want to do, go to where you're going to do the actual work. So you're going to go to the actual cabinet and where the appliance is at, and you're going to take pictures everywhere. You're going to open up the actual sink up under, take pictures there to see, make sure that you can see all the stuff that they got up under the sink. If you got water and stuff leaking up under there, take pictures. You're going to take pictures on the sides of the dishwasher. You're going to take pictures on the countertop, in front of the dishwasher, everywhere. Everywhere that they say where you're gonna be at, you go ahead and take pictures. And especially now we got the cell phones, it's great. I was so happy when we got these cell phones. Up until then, you didn't have nothing but your word against theirs. But now you got the cell phone, so you should be good. All right. Then you once you do that, you're gonna confirm if they have any issues or they don't, and then you're gonna make sure. Then right here, you're gonna say here, I confirmed I took all the pictures. So that's the next thing you need right here. Uh, you can't have the guy not take the pictures. So if he checked this right here and say, I confirm all required pictures have been taken, meaning he's right here, he done clicked it, and he said, I done took all the pictures. So when you go look at that work order, if you go into work is and you pull that work order up, you better see those pictures. And ain't none of that stuff. I forgot where you right here. You signed off on your sheet saying that you took the picture. So that's how you can make sure that he's doing that. If he got to go through step by step. He can't do it all. He can't just I'm gonna do the work then come back and do it. No, because he's gonna get caught if he do that. This checklist will catch him if they go do the work and then come back and try to check everything off and sign it. It's gonna catch him. But and then you can know, hey man, where the pictures at? Oh shit, I forgot to take them. Well, you put right here that you took them. Why you take it off and you haven't took them? There's no way you could have forgot to take them if you got right here and got to check them. You got to do all of this stuff step by step. Okay. The next thing you're gonna do is the unboxing. This is strictly install a dishwasher. You're gonna come here. I confirm and install protection equipment is used during the unboxing of the product. So what he's saying there is, you put your appliance slide or your moving blanket down, that you're actually using that. So there ain't no such thing. You put the dishwasher on somebody's hardwood floor and on his back, and they got metal on it, and they say, you go to move it, and something a piece of metal scratch the floor. You can't do that. You got to have the protective equipment there. And then once you do that, I confirm that taking the appliance out, I'll confirm the appliance is not damaged from shipping and installation hardware is included. So same thing. You're going to go there. You're going to take pictures. That goes back. You take pictures of everything. Take pictures of your appliance on the actual protective equipment. You take pictures of the appliance after you unbox it, and make sure there's nothing damaged. So you don't want to, because now later on I've had this happen. Install a new dishwasher, and it's clear, it's stainless steel front, everything's good, and the customer come back 2 days later and say, I got a big dent in the front of it. Want no dent when we got finished. Um, yes, it was dented. I want a new one, and then you go find out that somebody done threw something and hit it, or something that fell down and hit it, but you already approved and took pictures that it won't like that when you left. All right. So then you come here with the uninstall. I confirm that the water has been turned off and drained properly to prevent damage. And what they're saying there is that the shut-off valve is turned off to the actual dishwasher. You turn the water on at the sink to make sure that any water that was in the line is totally out, so you don't be getting water and stuff all on the floor. Right here, I confirm floor protection has been used on the removal and install of the dishwasher. And what you're gonna do, they're gonna take pictures as you when you get the dishwasher, get ready to pull it out. You take pictures of the appliance slide in front of it. I confirm that the installation location is free of damage. After you get the appliance out, you take pictures. After you get the dishwasher from out of the actual holder, you take pictures of the dishwasher, the holder inside. Make sure that the floor is not rotting. Make sure that no damage in there. And so you're good there. And go back here again. The sub or your technician is going to check and say, hey, I confirm all required pictures have been taken. Okay. Come back here post installation. I confirm the appliance is operating as it should and visually verify for leaking water. Same thing. Now you can do. Now you got videos on your phone. You can video that. Hey, it's washing. You can video that it's draining, and you open it up and you video all up on the bottom of the dishwasher without the kick plate on, and you video up under the sink. You don't have any leaks. All right. Then you say, I confirm that I reviewed the installation of the appliance with the customer, and the customer knowledge water is not leaking at connection points. So that's good. So now they connect, show that to the client and the customer, so they're good. And right here again, they got to say, hey, I got the pictures taken and I got my video taken. And then last but not least, post-inspection walkthrough. I confirm no damage was done during the installation, and the customer knowledge the installation is free of damage. So you check there. The customer say, hey, ain't no damage, we good. Right here, say, I confirm the customer is satisfied with the installation of the appliance. You check there, you good. And then you want to get the pictures of the same thing. You want to get the pictures of the finished appliance. You want to get all around it, both on both sides, from the top and in front. Make sure you don't have no damage. Open up the bottom cabinet, or take pictures there. Make sure there's no damage. And then you want to go back and take pictures of the place that you brought the appliance through and from. Wherever you bring the appliance through, or wherever way that you actually traveling back and forth to the appliance, constantly use that way. Don't go to the front door, then go to the back door. No, whatever path you use it, you stay on that path. And so you're gonna actually take pictures of you actually leaving out of there. Here, when the technician signed, the technician said, I've done all this. And I always had one here too that I had the customer sign also, where the customer signed and dated and then we'll actually take pictures and load it up. So that way later on, see they take we used to keep these on file a long time ago, and then I had it where they would actually sign with their finger on the on my little on the actual cell phone or iPad. But I like the way they done it, where they just had it there. Like I said, this was a laminated piece of paper, and they just signed it with a dry erase marker. And then he took a picture of the paper after everything was signed, and then he erased it, and he's able to go on to his next stop. So, but that's the way we've done it. That's the way people are still doing it now with all the technology we have today. There's no excuse for somebody to be call you back later and say you damaged something with all the technology. You gotta take those pictures, and those pictures are worth a thousand words. Worth a thousand words, and that's how you actually train your technician. You can't train you can't train a technician to do what's right because people gonna do what they do. You gotta have stuff. That's what we call policies and procedures. You gotta have checklists where you actually tell the technician you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this, and you're gonna do this. It's micromanaging them, but you gotta have it there, or else they're gonna get you in trouble. So that's what you actually do, and that's how you can actually do. If you're gonna be doing a bunch of installs and stuff like that, that's how you actually train them. You train them by their sheet. You let them just follow that sheet through there, and they're good. And so that's the way you do it. That's the way I've done it many years ago, and done it for many years. Big corporations are still doing it today. That's the stuff that I think if you go to Tech the Titans, that's the stuff that I think they're going to be teaching you all how to do that and grow your business. Because that's the stuff that corporations have done. And if you want to get more into stuff like that, like I say, if you check out Miss Ward and Terry and Lamar, that's the type of stuff that they be getting you more into. And when you actually ready to grow your business, when you actually doing those things. Also, it's good for you if you're a one man shop. It's good for you to have that too to get you into the process of actually doing it. So when you are ready to be ready to take the next step to hire a sub, you already practicing this, and you just hand it over to them. And when you bring that sub in, that sub will see you doing it, and you just hand it over to them, and then they can go and just keep moving with it. So that's what you do. Okay. We're gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat. Like I say, thank everybody for tuning in. And like I say, we got the power block going on. We got at the beginning, you got Reggie that's actually coming on at 7:30. You got Moni in the middle, and then I'm holding the anchor for right now. I'm going from 8 to 9. But like I said, if it get to a point where we can find somebody else to fill in, I might go to 30 minutes or whatnot. But right now, this is where we're at, and I'm gonna do more stuff like this. Um, uh, we're making a concert effort to get more to get more training into the industry. And so with that, I'll still be doing some of my lifestyle stuff because the lifestyle stuff is part of running your own appliance repair business. But I'm gonna be also doing a lot more of the actual business stuff, how you actually run your business, and how I ran my business for many years to actually introduce you to these things. And like I say, and from there, we have people that we can hand you off to. When you get ready to go get these technicians and these subs, that's where you'll go to the SSG Academy and train them on the proper way on how to install a dishwasher, how to do repairs, and then from there you can go over to Tech the Titans and Miss Ward and Terry and Lamar teach you how to put together this type of stuff for those technicians and stuff to make sure that they don't go out there and cause you a lot of damage claims and stuff. And like I say, everybody gets to eat. So everybody gets to eat here, and it's not one thing where and we all family. It's not one thing where we just come in and we don't want to share the wealth with everybody else. It's no fun being the only person on the block. You want everybody to have fun and everybody to do well and everybody to learn. I'm learning a lot from Terry, from Lamar, from Miss Ward, from TK and EJ. I'm learning a lot from Reggie. I'm learning a lot from Mona. I'm learning a lot from Slick. Like I said, Slick told me a plate. He came. I don't want to tell it because some people. I'm not going to tell it what he told me. But he came over here one day and he saw me throwing something away. He's like, "Why are you throwing that away?" I was like, "I don't need it." He said, "Man, you crazy." And he told me what he does. And I was like, "Damn, that's nice." He said, "I thought you knew that." I said, "No, I didn't ever think about that." But he told me how I can double up on my seal system. How I can double up on my seal system repairs. How you get one, you get, I could get one repair for 850, and then the next time I go do the same repair, I get the next one, I can get it for almost $2,000. And it was simple. I've never even thought about it. Now I don't threw away a lot of money like that, and so I'm learning stuff from you all because you all are out here doing it, and and so that's the stuff that I love. Here goes Slick. Hey, don't want me telling them. All right, I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Man, slick crazy. Yeah, but like I said, that's him calling it. So don't tell nobody. He definitely he told me, and I've done it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it this week. I doubled up and I doubled up on a steel system repair. And that's what I say. I'm learning just as much from you all as you all have learned from me. And that's the fun part. That's the fun part. That's the fun part. Terry, what's up, Mike? The power block is the truth, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks. Really appreciate it, man. And like I say, if we get this thing down pat, I had talked to Reggie and Mona and stuff. We trying to do something. We bring other people in and stuff, and go. Decent enough. What's going on, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? What's up, Greg B? Say what it is, what it do. Good Tech Appliance Repair LLC. Hey, how you doing? 63 Impala Rag Dude. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Power Block is good money. Thanks, man. SQ Services. Thanks. Thanks. We really appreciate it, man. And this is something I always wanted to do. You might have heard me say it in the past. I said, why are we just going to come together and everybody looks at everybody anyway and just come in and just say, hey, we're going to put this thing together like a real TV network. And it doesn't have to just stop with appliance repair. If people do finances and stuff, you have other days that you can say, okay, this is the financial power block, and you go there and do that. And we really educate each other. Paul Brown, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing, Paul? BK from the Rockies, say what's good. ABC fam, all right. KT, I want to quit my 9 to 5 job. You can do it. You can do it. Just make sure you. I always say make sure you get the boat close to the dock before you try to jump in. I don't want you to jump in the water and have to swim to the boat. Get the boat as close to the dock as possible. If you follow my appliance bootcamp blueprint, I want you to wait until you have at least 3 months of living expenses into your 25% owner's pay. Then you're free to stop your job. I don't have no complaints then you stop your job. They networking. Yeah, Mona is dope. Yep, she is. Mr. O, Mike, I'm going to start buying from a conference as much as I can. Is there some way I can give me Reggie credit? Yeah, if you just buy, that's credit from Reggie. Because what they're doing, I'm pretty sure I haven't confirmed this, but what they're doing, they'll see an up increase. People open up accounts and they'll see increase actual spending. That's stuff that they can measure and say, hey, Reggie has put on this open house. Reggie is now doing his power block. Reggie is now networking with these groups, and we have seen our sales and stuff increase. And so with that, they'll know that he's putting that work in. But if not, Reggie should be in the chat. He can tell you if he want to do something more than that. You know. Inside Out Ray, what's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing? Let me see here. give you if you want to come on to this come on, that's the link right there in the chat. Appliance professional, much respect to the power block. Thanks, I appreciate that, Lamar. There you go. Email Reggie so he can sign you up. Yep, that's exactly what you do. ABC on the classic account is going to be super dope. Yeah, I'm very excited. We also going to be co-sponsoring her Erica Williams boat party. That'll be August the 19th and 20th down in Austin, Texas. So I'll be down there also. I'm looking forward to that. Quentin Hodge. Hey, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? And the funny thing about it, Erica's family doesn't live that far from here. Maybe about 40, maybe 45 minutes. That's where her family live from here. So it's funny every time she comes back to North Carolina, we supposed to try. We try to hook up sometimes. Several times we tried to hook up, but she's either busy or I've got something going on, and we just have never got together to hook up. But that'll be good. So that'll probably be the first time I see her is when I go down there in August. Sean C, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Okay. EJ Appliance Repair. What's up, Mike? Appliance Alliance in the house. Hey, how you doing, Appliance Alliance? Great stuff y'all doing over there, man. Great stuff. Shimano 5 Lines. Salute to Grandmaster Mike. And ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? Terry the Electrician. Gotta grab the book. Yep, it's coming out. It's coming out. DCNF. Standard Operating Procedures. SOPs. Yeah, can't run without it. Yeah, I forgot to tell y'all what that means. SOPs, Standard Operating Procedure. Okay. Book link not work. Yeah, it's not going to work until I actually upload it and put it to go live. So once I put it to go live, I'll do a video, show you exactly where you can get it and everything. And if people want to get autographed copies, I'll tell them how they can get autographed copies. What's up, Mona? What's up, Mona? That's smart with that water. Yeah. Because everybody if you ever done any work on that up under that dishwasher with that water valve, you know that thing right there is going to leak. Washers too. Yeah, I definitely know about them valves. I had a crazy situation once with one. Yep, no doubt. Miami Appliance Repair Service. First time hearing that I was doing a recall for warranty company. Had another tech bust the pipes. I was shocked. Yeah. First time hearing that I was doing a warranty call for warranty company and another tech bust the pipes. I was shocked. Yep, it happens. Yep, limit liability as much as possible. Yep, DC and now. Okay, there you go. DCNF say he posted a checklist in the notes of their dispatch software. Okay, there you go. Great stuff. Yeah, when I used to do it, we had an app that they actually done it, and then they would sign off. I think it was called Right On. Right, I had something Right On PDF or something like that. I had that they could actually write it on. It was like a PDF file, and they could just upload that PDF file, and then they'll check it off, and then they'll save it as the customer address, and then upload it to Zoho back then, and then they upload all their pictures. But it was time consuming. I much like the way they were doing it with the laminated and just with the dry erase marker. They just mark it real quick, sign it, and then take a picture of it, upload it. Then they just erase it and keep it going. Trig 9802. What's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing? Kurt Schilling was good. Slick listening and going back and forth looking at parts. Yeah. I was doing that earlier. I heard that. Okay, they networking. Yep, Slick. I need that checklist for myself. I left home plenty of times and had to turn back around. Let me see who this keep texting me. It's somebody about a dryer. Let me see who it is. Give me a second. We might help them out on the phone. Who is this? Give me 1 second. Okay, I have to answer him. You got a long question about a dishwasher. I got to answer that one. I see your text, Sam. Sam Ward, if you're watching, I see your text. It's gonna take me a second to answer that. So I need to read it. He's having a problem with a dishwasher, and I help him out. Yeah. DCNF appliance repair, leverage technology. Yeah, definitely leverage technology. Definitely do it. All right. Miami appliance repair service. I went to the wrong house, had the customer scheduled for later that day. Ended up going early morning. Yep. Do that all the time. Do that all the time. Yeah, pictures, and more pictures. Yep, no doubt. Okay, we got another slickster. Hello, ABC fam. Newly enrolled student eager to soak up the game. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we got two newly enrolled. Snap, fix, repair. Same here, slickster. Thanks. I appreciate y'all. All right. Okay. I think Greg said he might be getting into the seal system. Like I said, SSG has a seal system program in just 2 days. Very affordable too. I think right at $1,000 it is for her seal system. Normal cost. Coming off of the uh, the open house, we're helping her with people who want to get in right now because want to strike while the iron is hot. So we kind of helping her fill those classes up. But if you want to go, now will be a good time to go. I think she got one. I don't want to say the dates, but I know she got one this weekend. But I think she have another one coming up in a week or so after that. DCNF appliance repair. I remember being mad at my text until I put, yep. That's the honest to God truth. Don't you be you be so mad at your text because you be like, man, why you do that? You know you gotta do this, and they give you some excuse. But once you put together that SOP in place, now they know exactly what you want them to do, and it keeps them from getting in trouble, and it keeps you from out of trouble. So, and if something goes wrong, if something like I remember one of mine. You know, I had a technician. The husband called me all upset. He was away. He said, "What's going on, man? Who you got at my house?" I said, I told him who the subs names were. Man, my wife there all upset because he been in the bathroom. He went in the bathroom and he went in there and he went in there and done number two. And she thought something was wrong with him. She thought he was sick, and she was going to call the ambulance. And so what happened? Finally, he came out, and he crazy. He gonna say the same thing they say on Friday. You know, come out there, don't go in there for another 2 to 3 hours, whatever they say on Friday. He come out and say that to her, and then she's upset. Man, I went here and took a shit in my in my bathroom. Then she called her husband, and her husband pissed off. Who the hell shitting in my house? No, I ain't there. And so I'm calling him and said, man, what in the world are you doing? Man, my stomach was hurting. What you supposed to go to Lowe's, go to Home Depot, go to the corner store. You just tell me you come right back. You don't go do that in nobody's house. I'll be mad if you came to my house and do it. So I had to actually put that in one of the SOPs. Hey, when they leaving out, before they get to the house and before they leave out, if you gotta go to the bathroom, stop at the next rest station or restaurant or something. Use the bathroom. Do not use the bathroom at the customer house. But yeah, he went there and done that. Now I did have one technician. He had prostate problems, and so with that, a lot of times he had to go to the customer bathroom to use it. He was dealing with prostate issues, and with that, he would make the customer aware. Right now, I've got treatment for my prostate, and I have to use the bathroom quite regularly. Do you mind if I use the bathroom? If so, which one would you prefer me to use? And so they would clear that up front. And with that, but he would always tell us when he said, "Okay, if I go to the bathroom." But he had prostate problems. But you have a man that ain't got no prostate problems. When they're gonna come there and say some crap like they say on Friday, just pissed me off. I wanted to fight him. When he got back to the warehouse, I wanted to fight him. I wanted to fight him. When he got back to the warehouse, and he didn't see nothing was wrong with him. That's a great list. That's a great list, and that's a list that everybody, mostly all people who when you start having subs, If anybody got subs, if they got subs out there running, they're gonna have checklists and stuff. All right. Mr. O, Mike, how do you hold your techs accountable in the field in regards to making sure that they are making the correct diagnostics when they are in people's homes? How do you make sure they aren't just guessing? That's gonna go back to your actual to your checklist there too. So say for instance, if they got a dryer that won't heat, you do the same thing with your checklist. You say first thing you need to do, you need to check to make sure you got 240 volts coming into the dryer. So on your checklist, you say, do you have 240 volts coming into the dryer? They say yes. Oh, they checked it. I mean they done it. And they say you want to check and make sure that the door switch is working properly. The door switch is working properly. Make sure that the heater element has continuity. They get to the heater element and they say the heater element doesn't have continuity. Then you know the he done checked it and he done verified it doesn't have continuity. The next thing you want to do, check and make sure that the thermal fuse have continuity. So you check all those things that will keep it from. And once he done all those checks and he verified just the heater element is bad, that's the part he needs to order. You know he's done it. Because he checked off and said I checked the power. I got 240 volts. I checked the thermal fuses. I checked the thermostats. I checked the timer and I checked the door switch and I checked the heater element. The heater element was bad, so you know he went through and checked everything. So that's how you do it. And then eventually, once your tech's been with you, like my nephew been with me for about 15 years now. So with that, it's ingrained in him, no, to do it. It's ingrained in him to do it. And so then you know that's how you train them to do it the way that you would do it, and you don't because you want them to know how. No, this is something too now that I have to tell you. You send a technician off to learn how to diagnose. You send them off to learn how to actually learn how to use the meter, how to assemble the appliances and stuff like that. When they come back, you just can't throw them in the truck and say, "Hey, go out there and make me some money," and you don't put your hands back on them. You got to actually teach them to do it the way that you do it, the way that you repair appliances. So then they'll do it that way. Then they might go work for somebody else. They go work for somebody else. That other person might have a whole different way that they do it, and he's gonna show them to do it his way. And he got to be able to maneuver and do it that kind of way. And then eventually, if he ever want to do it on his own, he'll come with his own method that he wants to do. So no, just that's another thing too. Somebody comes to you, say, "I've been repairing appliances for 15, 20 years. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't think you know anything. So you're gonna get that checklist and you're gonna SOP and you go out there and do it." Because like I said, I had a guy supposed to be able to wire houses. Been doing it for 30 years. Everybody said. Told me, man, he wired all the Nelson Wilson stuff. He wired all the hospitals and everything. He good. I get that guy out there. He can't even, he don't even know how to wire up a three-way switch and got everything messed up. But everybody thought because he pulled a wire for 30 years, he knew how to wire houses, and he had people believing that, but he didn't know what he was doing. Yep, yep, Slick crazy. Yeah, Slick. Yeah, Slick had to jump on the live. Yeah, believe it or not, I was going to tell him how he done it. I was going to tell him how he done it, but I thought about it. And I said, nah. He jumped in and cut it off. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I already forgot my. There you go. Snap fix and repair. For sure. I already forgot my shop vac on a washer drain pump replacement. Yep. No, that's it. No doubt. The R hard experience. Peace, brother Mike. I appreciate all the good work you're putting in teaching people in the way that you do. Thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Nah, I ain't tripping. Slicks out tripping. But I'm telling you, when he told me, it was simple. I had never even thought about it. And for years, I was throwing money away. But what he told me was something that very simple. I said, "Damn, okay, that worked." Yeah, that worked. Matter of fact, he was getting ready to. I had threw the stuff away. He was getting ready to take it. After he told me I'm gonna get the stuff back out the trash. I said, "Nah, I'm gonna do that." Yeah. Thompson Appliance. Hey, Mike. Hey, how you doing? All right. Prince Group LLC. When is the next Appliance Bootcamp class, Mike? We're gonna. I got to meet May the 16th. Over 16th to the 20th. I'm gonna be over in Seattle, Washington. I got to meet then with a third-party warranty group. From there, we're gonna decide if and where we're gonna go for the other boot camps. Once we get that discussed, I'll come out and tell you where I'm gonna do the other mini camps at. If we don't come to an agreement and stuff, then I'll come back and tell you when I do the next hands-on live. But yeah, I'm waiting for after the 16th of May. When will you come to Texas? Same thing. I gotta go over to Seattle and meet with that third-party warranty company, and then from there we'll make a decision. But like I say, if you want to come to the class, you can go ahead and purchase it, and you get the online along with the hands-on, so you can go ahead and get started running your business, and then by the time you come here, I just clean up the stuff that you're doing. Okay, there you go. Thompson Appliance. I remember the power block. I became a transmission tech calls up. There you go, and that's what we're trying to do. Exact same thing. The power block. Yep, I used to like it too. Uh, the networking. Okay, Dre, that. What's up? All right, Thompson. Uh, okay, Thompson Appliance. When I came in, a lot of transmission, like the Corvette, was switching over to computers. Okay, 63 Impala Rag dude. I was doing other hinges and thought I tightened the door handle too. Ended up breaking the glass. Yeah, yep. Had to buy the whole door from. No more is do not only do only what you're paid to do. There you go. Yeah, there you go. He went in there to do the oven hinges. Went there and tightened up the handle. That's exactly what happened. It cracked the glass. Had to buy new glass. Yep. Yep. Uh, Okay, Thompson Appliance. I'm about to start sales system training. I want to add value to customers. Maybe that would land more jobs. Yeah, you get plenty of jobs doing sales systems. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay, the networking. Terry, I had a customer years ago tell me before I even got started that he didn't allow nobody to take a shit in his house, and I was around his whole basement. Yep, yep, no doubt, no doubt. Yep, no doubt. I mean, are you going? Mr. I mean, are you going through this checklist for every check, every call, every day, or just something you? No, 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 no. You gotta go through it with them every day. Every call, every day, they got to sign off on that thing and say that they're good. As soon as you stop being relaxed and letting them do it, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have problems. Yeah, they gotta go through that stuff. And that's just like you take the model, just like if they take a picture of the model and serial number, they gotta take a picture of that because that's what's gonna protect you when somebody try to file a claim against you and stuff. That's what's gonna protect you. That's what you're gonna go back to. That's your receipt that you were good. Okay, washer dryer repair tips. So what's up, Reggie? I remember someone in the Facebook group talked about text doing number two at a customer house and disturbing number of people saw nothing. Yeah, yeah, man. Uh, uh, yeah, man. He made me so mad, man. Oh my God! We got back to. I couldn't get him back to. I couldn't get him back to the warehouse quick enough. And if anybody was listening, any of my old subs and stuff were listening, they'll chime in. Oh God, man, I wanted to rip that guy in half. I remember when he called me. When the lady called me, I called him on the phone. Man, what in the hell are you doing? Nothing. I'm putting the dishwasher. Why you take a shit at the lady's house, man? My stomach was hurting. What do you expect me to do? Go to tell her you need to leave. Go to Lowe's. Why you? or why you didn't go to Lowe's before you came to the person's house? This is for people who don't know. This I'll tell y'all this. This is something. Uh, it, do not go to Lowe's and Home Depot between 9 and 10 o'clock in the mornings, because those servicers, man, enter at your own risk. Because that's where you go. That's where everybody go first thing in the morning. After you go to your Bojangles and get your coffee and stuff. Most people gonna swing through Home Depot, Lowe's, and you go in there at your own risk. You don't go to nobody's house before then. You gotta go to Home Depot, Lowe's, and whatnot. But you don't go to nobody's house before you do that. And then you start your day and go. But yeah, slick. I could not use the bathroom in the customer house. My number be number 10. Yeah, it's crazy. I think it's better to learn hands than video. Yeah, see, that's the misconception that people are thinking that you're gonna what's it called? You're gonna just look at some videos and then you're gonna know everything. You are gonna learn hands on, but instead of your hands on being here in the classroom, your hands on is gonna be out at the customer house with a contract. They're gonna be paying you $85 an hour to learn it. So you actually learn it hands on. But instead of you being here, you're gonna be at the customer house. If you run into a problem, you send me a text message or email. I'll send you a link into Zoom, and I'll be right there, right beside you, right here out there. I'll be sitting right here, and I'll tell you, hold the phone up here, or put your meter there, do this, and we'll walk through it. And I'll do that once or twice with you. Then after that, after about the third or fourth call, you get your confidence up. I don't hear anything. This past when we was down in Atlanta, I saw so many people that I hadn't seen in two or 3 years. I didn't even know they were still running service calls. I didn't know they had quit. They was full time and they were doing it. I don't hear from them now. Even though the videos help for hands on, that's how I learn. But you're gonna learn hands on. You're gonna learn hands on, but you're gonna be out there in the field learning it. And that's where people used to learn. That's where you're gonna learn. Trick. Wow, Seattle might make a big move. Congratulations, taking ABC Worldwide. Thanks, I appreciate it. Let's see. Don't nobody go in there for about 35. Yeah, that's what he told the lady. And he up here, and if anybody knows, McGregor over in Preston, over in Cary, multi-million-dollar homes and stuff. And he go there and come back and say, don't go in there for 35, 45 minutes. And thought it was funny. Triggs, 9802. I'm not comfortable enough to take a dump in public bathroom. Ain't no way I'm doing that in the customer house. When you start doing these service calls, you swing by Home Depot, Lowe's. Trust me. Reggie Terry, hey ABC family, Mike. That's why I keep. He said that's why I keep a bucket in the van. Yeah. Yep. Breakfast burrito. Okay. I was thinking about the diagnostic checklist, not the installation. Yeah, same thing with diagnostics. If you got a no cool call for a refrigerator, same thing. You have them check and make sure you got 120 volts coming into the refrigerator. Then from the refrigerator, you're going to check and make sure that the evaporator fan is turning. And if the evaporator fan is turning, you're going to check and make sure the condenser fan is turning. If that condenser fan is turning, you're going to check and make sure that you got power to the compressor and that it's running. You're going to do that by putting an amp clamp on one of the wires to the compressor, get above zero. The compressor is on and running. And then from there, you're going to go inside and look at the frost pattern. From the frost pattern, then you're going to be able to tell if you got a defroster problem or a seal system problem. That's all it is to finding out if you got no cooler or refrigerator. If they check all those things, it's going to tell him what's wrong with the refrigerator. You're going to find out what's wrong with it. And so that's the checklist you go through to diagnose. So if you go there and he said, I checked the evaporator fan was working, and then you go back later and you say the fan is not working. How do you check it? And he got to explain it. Then if he can't explain to you how he checked it, or he tell you how he checked it and it's wrong, then you know you got to offer him more training on how to check and make sure evaporator fan works. You want to make sure that you're getting the proper voltage. You want to show him how to turn the voltmeter on. You can then pinpoint you into where he needs extra training and stuff at too. The hell no, he don't work with me no more. No, no, I was gonna, Lord knows, I was gonna catch a case behind him. No, he don't work with me no more. He don't work with me no more. No, that was years ago. Years ago. That's probably 12, 10, 12, maybe 13 years ago when that happened. Yeah. Just stage parts for my text tomorrow. There you go. All right. Okay, that's no problem. All right, free. Okay. All right. Now we're done. I want to thank everybody for joining in. Man, thank y'all again for supporting this power block that we're putting together. We'll be back on Monday. It's gonna get better and better. Like I say, with this right here, I'm gonna get more in depth and how you run your business, more into the appliance repair, actual appliance repair industry. Like I say, they always said, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, you go for group. Now, we got the power block going. We got other stuff that we're going to be working behind the scenes. It's now causing all of us to sharpen up. And we looking within the group, and we see something that needs that we can help somebody else get to certain places. We're actually getting them there, and it's making us sharper. And now it's fun to do this again. It's fun to do this again, and I don't feel like I'm alone out here. I never was alone 'cause I got all the ABC alumni, but now we feel like we're moving on, and we got room to bring in ABC alumni and do stuff. And like I say, uh, uh, what I've seen with Mona, the way she's doing the teaching, and having a fallback plan, so if somebody's sick, somebody else can teach it. To the point where now I can actually start bringing in people to teach the courses here. So I could, but they have a guest instructor at universities and stuff, resident instructor or something like that. Somebody to bring in from the industry to teach a couple of courses. Same thing. I can reach out to the alumni and bring them in. I am going to do it. I was talking. I talked to Slick. I haven't talked to DCNF yet, but I talked to Slick. I talked to Miss Ward about. Yeah, I want to get with DCNF, and because he has figured out this warranty thing game, and maybe do a virtual thing where he put together a virtual class on just telling you how to do the warranty stuff. And people come in and let him lecture and let him pay to do it. Let people pay for him to do that. I'll teach y'all how this warranty game thing if he wants to do it. Same thing. Little tricks and stuff Slick that taught me. If he has little tricks like that's good. He might want to put that together and show people that he now show me how to double up on how I'm getting for appliance my seal system, and it don't hurt my cost per call. So decent enough. Shout out to Canada. We have a great situation for manufacturer out there. Okay, Triggs. Mike wanted to beat him up. Yeah, man, you just don't know. But something like that happens, and you start getting phone calls. For everything else, I could get phone calls for. A scratch in the floor, anything, anything that you could think of, you get a phone call for that, and the lady husband is pissed off because he's out of town and his wife's there, and oh my god, man, oh my god, man, if I could have caught up with him, oh my god. That's you, sir. Peace, family, power block. Yep, hit the like button. Thanks, Randy. Hit the like button. Yeah, this is great. You guys are keeping that momentum going. Yeah, we try to keep it going for the open house, no doubt. Um, that's right. Go, yeah, Professor Repairman and Morris. Yeah, that's exactly who he is, and that's what we're gonna do, and that's what we're talking about. With Mona is bringing her staff up, where we could do something like that, where you come in the first you come in on Saturday and Sunday, get the Appliance Bootcamp, and then they can stay over 2 weeks and get SSMG. They can, her staff could teach here. Um, Anybody selling the SOP blueprint? Uh, I think Terry Lamar and Miss Ward applies Tech the Titans. Tech the Titans are actually you have to get into their program, but they can answer there. They can give you how you can get in contact with them. But if you go to Tech the Titans, they're actually mentoring people on growing their business and stuff like that. And so they'll be the ones that if you're going to be doing SOPs and you want somebody to actually show you how to actually bring in technicians and to grow your business the proper way, they will be the ones that actually do that and teach you that. They actually have had many years and working within the military, government, and and corporate America doing these things. So they know how to put those things together. The government put lots and lots of money behind them, teaching them how to do that, and so they can actually give you that and how to bring that in. And also, we have several families in here that are family owned and ran businesses. I want to get them out and get them to actually start putting together courses and seminars. And I'm going to get into that as soon as one of them. So I'm going to reach out to them as soon as they do that. I'm signing up for that fast and in a hurry. So, but yeah, that's good. All right. DCNF. Okay, thanks DCNF. Yeah. Once I meet with these people in May, then I'll definitely know where things are at, and then I'll be reaching back to everybody and start planning stuff for the remainder of this year and next year. It's gonna be really really good. Uh, Thank you, Terry. Stop throwing away control boards and ice makers. Yep, there you go. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Be on the lookout, like I say, on May the 9th, I'll be on Classic Clowns with Eric Williams. I'll be keeping y'all aware of that. May the 21st, I'll be down at, I already got my stuff secured, so I did accept the, okay, there you go. Uh, Okay, there you go. That's for Emmett Burke Gardens. There you go. Get with Miss Ward. That's a Terry. Get with Miss Ward at Solid Stuff and Well right here on YouTube. Okay, yeah. She'll get you straight and they'll get you into their program, what they're doing. But I did accept the invitation to take my truck down to Rick Ross car show. I'll be down back in Atlanta on the 21st. I'm actually pretty excited now. I couldn't even hardly sleep last night because I didn't quite know what was going on with it. So I started kind of looking at it a little bit more, and I'm actually pretty excited. I think it'll be a great time. So I have to have my truck down there on Friday, the 20th. I'm gonna have my truck delivered down there. I'm gonna actually start running some videos. I got some stuff that I wanna do to my truck before I get there. I'm gonna actually change out the wood boards and get some more getting some more letters and stuff on the side for a little bit more advertising. But it's ready to go. My truck is ready to go. So you'll see me doing that, getting it ready to go down there to be at the Rick Ross car show in Atlanta. I'll be there, and this is gonna be a great month for Appliance Boot Camp and stuff. It'll be really big. All right, so uh, okay. Greg said he's gonna be there. Okay, you'll see me there. I'll be there. I got 2 tickets. I don't know. I don't know who's going with me. My wife might go. I don't know if she doesn't go. Uh, I might even just if somebody in Atlanta. I might just grab somebody and say, hey, come on with me out there. if she doesn't go. But yeah, I got one ticket for me and a guest. So whoever the person was that sent me that, I really appreciate it. I really do. I really appreciate it. It's funny. I get anonymous people who just send me stuff like that. And I looked at it. It wasn't cheap. It was about $800 for him to do that or her to do it. So I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna have the ABC truck in there. So that's where the ABC truck is gonna get revealed. I looked at last night. I saw. Yeah, it was 750. I think it was 750. Then after he had to pay for something, it was something like $800 some. I got the little thing that they sent me with the QO code. And so what they're gonna do? They said in 2 weeks before the class, before the in 2 weeks before I'm supposed to be there, they'll email me and tell me the time I need to load up and have my truck there. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. And I looked at some of the stuff. He actually has like a little tank that he has. But you all will be surprised when y'all see the ABC truck coming out there. So we're gonna have that out there, and I'm looking forward to it. And washer and dry kits. Oh, Reggie said dinner on me when you come back into town. All right, no, I'm feeling bad. Reggie, I told Reggie he make me feel bad. Encompass Encompass make me feel bad because he does so much. And I feel ashamed. But yeah, we definitely all of us will hook up again when I get back down there. So looking forward to getting back down to Atlanta. Have the truck down there this time, and all the stuff that we're doing. Once again, the power block is here. I think it was a good run for the first night, and I'll be talking to you all on Monday. See y'all back again Monday at the power block.